If you have a pet pig, most likely you've tried to give them a bath, and there's a 50-50 chance that it didn't go well. Hi, I'm Autumn. I am the owner of Autumn Acres Mini Pet Pigs in Minerva, Ohio, and the host of this show. I've had pigs for 19 years, since 2004 when I got my first pig on my 1-year anniversary. Today, what I use this channel for is helping, supporting, advising new pig owners so that they can be successful and they don't have to just figure it out like I did. Giving a pig a bath, it can be traumatic. Traumatic for the pig, traumatic for us. It's a big deal. And there's a very good reason why it's so difficult for a pig. And the reason is that pigs are prey animals, and anything new, anything even slightly scary, sends them into high alert and makes them panic. I have some tips to help bath time be much more successful and way less stressful for everybody involved. Let's go through some of them. And then if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message in the comments below, or on my Instagram page, my Facebook page, or even directly on my website. Everything has the same name. Autumn Acres Mini Pet Pigs.com is my website, but all my social media has the same name, Autumn Acres Mini Pet Pigs. So what can we do to make bath time not so scary? Bathrooms in general to a pig are scary. Think about it. They're echoey, they're bright, they might be cold. And a bathtub has no traction, again, echoey, loud water flowing into the tub and filling up. It's very scary for a pig. So what we want to try to do is try to make it a calm, happy experience. And what makes a pig calm and happy? Food. So we need to incorporate food into a bath for our pig so that they view it as something fun and not something that is super scary. So I'm going to give you the steps that I go through to give a pig a bath. And then if it's just not going well at all, then I'm going to talk about the steps to desensitize your pig to getting a bath in the first place. So let's talk about how to give a pig a bath. Step number 1, get the bathroom all ready. Before you bring your pig in, before you turn the water on, anything, what do we need to do to get the bath ready for our pig? Water. Temperature of the water should be warm to hot. Pigs do not like tepid water. They do not like lukewarm water. They want they want it to feel good. They love heat. They love to be warm and cozy and snuggly. So the worst thing we can do is put lukewarm water in a bathtub. They'll jump out faster than you can say, let's take a bath. So water should be warm to hot, and we want the water to be high enough that it's about halfway up their body. We don't want it to be so deep that they can't catch their breath and that they're having to swim. We want their feet to rest on the bottom of the tub so that they don't have to then panic about not being able to breathe. I like to we have 2 lights in our bathroom. We have a bright light and we have a dimmer light. I like to turn the dim light on, turn the fan on, make it so that it's a calm environment. The bathtub is a slippery place. So I like to put maybe some kind of a bath mat or even a bath towel down on the bottom before I put my pig in there. We want the bathroom to be warm and cozy. Also, you want to get your things ready. I like to use a cup to dump water on my pig because it's quick. It's quicker. I want to have my shampoo ready, my towel ready, and my snacks for my pig ready. So I like to use Cheerios. I like to use snacks that my pigs really like. Anytime when a piglet is very young, They panic so much that they can't even focus on the food. So in that case, I would just be quick as possible. But I like to get the food ready. I like to put a nice glob of peanut butter or almond butter, cashew butter, whatever, sun butter on the side of the tub. I like to put it on two sides, on the side opposite from me and on my side, so that as the pig turns, then I can scrub both directions. And then once everything is ready, then I will go get my pig and I will bring them in. And I try to keep this calm. I'm not talking loud or yelling or talking to somebody else or talking on the phone or playing music or even playing an audiobook, nothing. I have it calm and as quiet as possible. Then gently, I set the pig in the water. If they're panicking, if they're jumping, whatever, I try to show them the treats. And I like to have one of my kids come in and help me, because then they can feed Cheerios continuously while I'm scrubbing the pig. Now, step 3, slowly use the cup, fill the cup, and pour it on the pig. And again, I'm very gentle and slow about it. It's not something that I do haphazardly, just throwing water around. I'm very gentle. I get them wet, I soap them up, I rinse them off, and you really want to make sure that you're getting all the soap off. Let's talk about the kind of soap I use. I like to use a baby shampoo. I like to use natural, tear-free baby shampoos. I have a shampoo that is from Each and Every. It's just a very natural lavender shampoo. I love Piggy Poo and Crew. They have a cherry vanilla piggy shampoo that I love. It smells so good. So those are the things I like to use, but you can use any baby tear-free shampoo. It doesn't have to be anything specific. I would never use Dawn. I would never use anything harsh, and I would never use anything drying, because pigs already naturally have dry skin to begin with. So once you have your pig soaked up and rinsed off, then I would take my cues from them. If they're enjoying it, I would keep feeding them the treats. Again, we're trying to desensitize them to this kind of naturally scary environment. And then I usually let the water out. And if I have a pig who is used to the tub, that's enjoying themselves, I'll let the water out and I'll let them just eat any of the treats that are left over on the bottom. If not, if my pig is panicking and freaking out, then I'll just swoop in and take them out, wrap them in the towel, dry them off, and get them out of there as quickly as possible. A pig that's freaking out has a really hard time focusing on anything good, and they're going to remember that experience. So it's important that, in my opinion, it's important that if we have a pig in the bath that is just freaking out, to get them in and out as quick as possible. I can have a pig in and out of the bathtub in less than a minute. I may have, if they keep jumping out and they're splashing everywhere, then what I like to do is I just hold them in one hand, and then I use my other hand to scrub and get them all scrubbed and cleaned, and then the cup to rinse them. Put them in the towel, get them out of there. It is very common. So you don't have to, I guess what I want to say is, you try really hard not to stress. They're going to squeal. They're probably going to try to jump out. It's just how it is. It's okay. This might take time, and some do better than others. Some are more cautious and some are more curious. So depending on your pig's personality is how they're going to react. Now, if when you tried to give your pig a bath, it literally just freaked, screaming, jumping out, trying to bite, will not cooperate at all, then I suggest putting in a little extra time to desensitize your pig to the bathroom and the bathtub. This is going to help immensely. So how can we do that? How can we desensitize our pig to the bathtub? This is going to take some time. And this is going to take some effort on your part. So True. So this is going to be a little bit of a time investment, but I promise you that it will be worth it. Worth it 100%. So what we're going to do is we're going to not worry about giving our pig a bath. We're going to worry about getting our pig into the bathroom. Just getting him into the bathroom. So maybe you could coax your pig in with some Cheerios and have a little training session with them. One thing that I like to do, if I have a pig here that I am, maybe it's a board and train and I'm working on specifically baths, the first thing I do is I start feeding them in the bathroom. And now I'm not going to give my pig free roam of the bathroom. I don't want them tipping over the trash can, or my pig Topanga will strew toilet paper everywhere. So I don't do that. But what I do is I put their food in the bathroom on a towel and I let them go in and eat their breakfast and their dinner in there. That's it. Just go in, eat their food. And what I'm doing is I'm telling them their brain, their mouth is telling their brain, this is a good place because there's food in here. There's food in this bowl and I get to eat it. So I do that for about a week, feed them in the bathroom until they willingly walk in. They're happy to go in the bathroom, no problems. And then what I want to do is I want to try getting them into the bathtub. So I put a towel down, I put their food in there, and I feed them in there. So then I'll feed them in the bathtub for a week. Now I might have to put them in there, or our bathtub is small and it's very low to the ground. So pigs can hop in pretty easily. So if it's a bigger pig, all I have to do is show them their bowl and put it in there and they automatically hop into the bathtub. Again, I'm going to get the bathtub ready. So I'm going to put a nice thick towel down so it's not slippery. I'm going to show them their food and get their food all ready. And then once they willingly hop in that bathtub for their food, maybe they're even waiting for me in the bathtub. Then I'm going to put a little bit of peanut butter on the side. Maybe one place, maybe two places, and show them where it is. Because then the bathtub is not just about mealtime, but it's also a snack. So we show the pig that the peanut butter is there, and then they're just excited to go in the bathroom and into the bathtub. And I do that for, again, about another week. Every pig is different. Some are more cautious, and so it takes them longer to learn that this step is safe. And so I might go a little longer, but I might have a pig who's ready to run in the bathroom the next day. And then I might move on, wait a day or two, and just move on to the next step. Step number 3 is once the pig is excited to get in the bathtub, excited to get their peanut butter on the side of the tub, excited to get their meal in the bathtub, then what I do is I run a bath. And I don't make the water super high. I start out with just low water. So kind of like they even barely notice it's there. And put the peanut butter on the side of the tub. They're going at it. And then I start brushing them. Start brushing them while they're in the bathtub. Again, they love it. And they're going to associate being in the bathtub then with 2 good things, not only food, but a good scratch, a good brushing. And then from there, I move on slowly, again, depending on how the pig reacts. If the pig's in it and they're ready and they're just focused on the food, the next time, maybe the next day, I'm going to put more water in. And this time I'm going to, with a cup, I'm going to slowly try to pour this nice warm to hot water on them, not scalding. Okay. We need to be smart about this. What temperature bathtub do you enjoy? That's about the same that a pig would enjoy. So once I do that, then I know that once I know that a pig is just focused on that peanut butter and they're letting me do whatever I want to them in the tub, then I know that this pig is now desensitized to taking a bath. And what I would do is I would give a bath once a week for a month, but don't use soap. You don't always have to use soap. Sometimes it's enough just to get the pig in the tub. And I keep a brush in my bathroom that is my pig brush. And I use that because it helps, and they like it, they enjoy it. So you could just brush them in the bathtub with a wet brush, just brush them. And they're going to learn that this is something that they really enjoy. Now, my current pig, Topanga, who lives in the house with us, she's 5 years old. And when she was a baby, she hated a bath, hated it so much. She was probably one of the worst pigs I've ever had to give a bath to. It's the first time she ever bit me. I couldn't believe like the sheer panic coming out of her. So I did this. I desensitized her slowly. And now at 5 years old, I have two boys. I have a 10-year-old, he's almost 10-year-old who likes to take a bath, who likes to take a bubble bath with his toys. So if we don't close the door, Topanga will run in the bathroom and run and jump in the bathtub with him. She's done it many times and he hates it. It scares him. And also, she's heavy and her hooves are sharp, so he doesn't like it. And he's always yelling for me to come get her out. She doesn't want to get out. She wants to be in there. And if she knows he's in the tub, she'll pace outside the bathroom door. She wants to go in there and take a bath with him. So this just shows how putting in that time and effort to desensitize your pig to baths, giving them often while they're young, not always using soap, but giving them often is going to help them to be able to then, as an adult, it's going to be so much easier for you to give them a bath. And what I've learned, I've gone months and months without giving Topanga a bath because she doesn't really get dirty. But still, when I take her in the bathroom and she sees the peanut butter on the side of the tub and she hops right in, this is not something that I'm constantly having to teach her over and over again. It's like when it comes to this, because I did it so often when she was young, she seems to remember that it's safe, even though she doesn't have one all the time. So that's really nice. I don't have to give them super often. In the beginning, you do, but not, I don't give a lot of baths. In the summer, we do a lot of kiddie pools outside, spraying down with the hose. She loves it. But wintertime and fall and spring, if it's chilly outside, then we have to resort to the bathtub. So just to recap, it's really important to teach your pig to be comfortable and calm in the bathtub. I promise that all the effort will be so worth it.